Alright, shooting you a quick video here. I gotta do it in short videos because whenever it keeps deleting it if I go over the time. Um, so the first thing I'm gonna show you here is, real quick, take your menu width, change it to 16, makes it a lot easier, and I would change your screen to either white or I would change it to black. The green stock looks like shit. Take your flags trigger button, hit that. I hit volume down, that's so you can hit flags when you do a recording. Under recording start, I like manual. There's a little delay when you hit record, so just be patient. Hit record once and wait for it to come up, and then you can hit the start. Memory allocation, you want to keep it, put as high as you can. I select 2000, but it defaults back down to 1500. So there you go. Right now, I have a little square wave in here, and it's under the 4 volt. It's kind of a dirty signal. I don't know why it's so dirty. Oh, because I'm on my attenuator, and I'm not grounded. So let me just ground this attenuator here. Actually, it really doesn't matter what the signal looks like, but I'm probed into another oscilloscope here, so a little better signal. I hit the eye with the 2 up and down arrows and I get a better signal here. Now what I want to show you is actually when you're off the circuit, what happens. So I'm off the circuit and you can see at the top my DC voltage is 12 millivolts, right? Let's say I went to my 1000 volt probe and I hit the eyeball and I bring myself in circuit here. You can see I'm at 5 volt steps. And I'm starting off at 5 volts. So if I wanted to zero that out, I make probes that have automatic adjustment in. So when I take a times 1000A, the A is for automatic, now it brings me down to the millivolt range here. So I'll show you how to make a time. So that's the difference between an X1000A probe and a times 1000 probe. The X1000A zeroes out. I made the A. So every probe that I have, from a 1, 10, 20 times probe, I make a automatic probe for it. I'm going to send you a times 20 probe. So what you would want to do, you go into your probe section here, you hit probes. I'm going to delete my 1000A there. I'm going to hit delete. So I've deleted my 1000A and I'm going to delete my 20A, okay? So what you want to do is hit plus and plus. So I want to do 2 probes. So now at the bottom I see name and name. You want to make sure you highlight one, and now you'll be making the adjustment. Just don't hit plus and then start making adjustments because you might change another probe. So now on this first one, I'm going to make a 1000A. So I'm going to name it X100A for automatic. I'm going to select automatic underneath it. And I'm going to make the multiplier 1000. I'm going to save it. Okay. Now I'm going to change this. The second one will go X20A. We'll select auto. And we will select 20. And we will save it. Okay. Trying to talk quick here to get this all in. I'm going to X out. So now, again, you can see I go to my 1000. I'm at 5 volts. I go to my 1000A. I start off at about, I'm looking at the top, about 700 millivolts. The other thing is, say I'm going from a times 1000 probe down to a times 1 probe. You always want to cycle both ranges. So I went down to 1, my times 1 probe. Now that I've went down to my 1, I want to take my voltage range, go to a different range other than the one I want, then back to the one I want. Then I want to take my probe, go to a different probe, then back to the one I want. The reason that is say I was on a 8-bit oscilloscope, then I would only have 256 steps in whatever voltage range. So say I was in a 0 to 256 voltage range, I'd have 1 volt steps. If I was in a 500 volt range, it'd be about 2 volt steps. Sometimes the scope remembers the range from the previous attenuator and bit range, and and then applies it to the next attenuator you go to. So it's just a way to recycle. So a simple thing is go to a different voltage range, then back to the one you want, go to a different probe, then back to the one you want, and that'll cycle it. I'm going to save this video right here because it won't save it if I go over about 6 minutes. So I'm going to save this, and then I'll send you another video tomorrow with some other steps. But those are two important things.